You're watching the Central Post. This is Samiksha Ajay. Over the last couple of days, our budget session in the parliament has turned into one of the most chaotic stretches we have seen in recent memory. Adjournments, suspensions, heated exchanges, and even a historic skip of the Prime Minister's speech in the Lok Sabha. Let's break it down. It all kicked off earlier this week when leader of the opposition Rahul Gandhi rose in the Lok Sabha during the debate on the motion of thanks to the president's address. He tried to quote from reports, including excerpts cited in a magazine like The Caravan, from the unpublished memoir of former Army Chief General M.M. Naravane titled 4 Stars of Destiny. The book repeatedly details sensitive moments from the 2020 India-China border standoff in eastern Ladakh, including the Galwan clash. Opposition leader Rahul Gandhi managed just a few lines before Treasury banters erupted. He described incidents like Chinese tanks approaching Indian positions near the Kailash range and highlighted a key alleged exchange. When General Naravane sought directions as Chinese force advanced, the message conveyed from the top leadership, that is, from the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, reportedly via Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, was "Jo uchit samjho, wo karo." Do whatever you deem fit. Gandhi framed this as the Prime Minister and government shedding responsibility, leaving the army chief feeling completely alone and abandoned by the entire establishment. He was waved a printed copy outside the house, insisting the book exists despite government claims otherwise, and declared he'd hand it personally to Prime Minister Modi if he entered the Lok Sabha. But why the fierce pushback? Treasury benches led by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Home Minister Amit Shah and others objected strongly, citing parliamentary rules, especially Rule 349, that bar quoting from unpublished or unauthenticated sources without prior permission. The Speaker, Om Birla, stepped in and stopped him, calling it out of order. Gandhi insisted the excerpts were public via the magazine and authentic, but the interruptions led to chaos. Opposition MPs stormed the well of the House, slogged near, tore papers, and tossed them toward the chair. And that begs some serious questions. Why block even a short reading from former army chief's account? Is this really about protecting some national security protocol or avoiding some uncomfortable truths about 2020 crisis? Does "Jo uchit samjho wo karo" signals trust in the military or a moment of political hesitation as the opposition insists? And if the book truly reveals nothing controversial, why the repeated objections and suspensions, and why the book awaits government clearance and is still unreleased? The fallout was swift. By February 3rd, things escalated. Speaker Birla suspended 8 opposition MPs, 7 from Congress and 1 from CPIM, for the rest of the session, citing unruly conduct and breach of decorum. Those MPs protested outside Parliament with posters reading "PM is compromise." The drama peaked on February 5th. The Lok Sabha was set for Prime Minister Narendra Modi's customary reply to the motion of thanks, usually a wide-ranging, fiery address, but amid non-stop slogging, banner waving, including gherao attempts near the PM's seat, and zero signs of the House settling, the Speaker put the motion to the voice vote and passed it without PM Modi's speech. That's right, for the first time in years, the lower house adopted the motion of thanks without the Prime Minister's response. Opposition called it a low point and accused the government of dodging scrutiny on issues like the India-US trade deal. BJP countered that the opposition deliberately created chaos to block the PM. But the story didn't end there. PM Modi shifted his reply to the Rajya Sabha. Amid opposition chants like "Tanashahi nahi chalegi," he delivered his address. He even took a light jab at opposition leaders, including a nod to Mallikarjun Kharge's age amid the sloganeering. The upper house saw walkouts too, mainly from the opposition, but PM Modi's speech went through. So what's really at play here? The opposition insists this is about stifling debate on national scrutiny and trade. On the other hand, the government says it's pure obstructionism to avoid accountability on their own record. And that's the latest from the parliament. High drama, low productivity, and plenty more yet to come. Keep watching the Central Post.